Horoscope for Cancer, Monday, 27 April 2026. Welcome to CosmologicaLab. Today, Cancer, the universe challenges you to find balance. You feel that pressure in the air, that feeling that there is something that has to change, as if the sky itself was holding the breath before a necessary storm. There is an electric friction in your environment, a tension that arises from wanting to advance with the strength of a giant, but to encounter you with walls that seem not to move. It is an energy of profound contrasts. On the one hand, an intensity that pushes you into transformation, and on the other, a breeze of softness that tries to remind you that not everything is battle. That cosmic tension manifests itself in you, in your own presence, as an expansion that you find nowhere to deposit. You feel a growth impulse, a vitality that inflates your chest, as if your body were a vessel that is filling with too much light and, at the same time, too much expectation. It is a sense of greatness, but also of a certain sensitivity, as if you were too exposed to the world. Your body asks for space. It asks you to recognize that that expansive energy that inhabits you today is your motor, but it also requires a firm center to not overflow. Taking this energy to the professional and material terrain, the panorama is presented as an Astrology board in the middle of the game. Your world of work today is under intense activity, almost as if all the pieces had moved at once. Imagine that you are in front of your computer or in the middle of a meeting, and suddenly, a notification, an email, or an unexpected instruction forces you to reschedule. You have Mercury, Mars, Saturn, and Neptune operating in your sphere of realization. This means that your mind is working at 1,000 revolutions, seeking solutions, but at the same time you feel the weight of responsibility and the need for structure. It is like trying to sail a boat in the middle of a thick fog. You have the power of the engines, Tuesday, but the visibility is uncertain, Neptunus, and the discipline of the route is innegotiable, Saturn. You could feel the imposter syndrome or the pressure of an imminent surrender, a feeling that time slips between your fingers. However, the key is how you manage your resources. With Leo's energy marking your ability to generate income, the universe asks you not to hide. This is no time to go unnoticed. It is time for your courage to shine with the authority of a king. But beware, because Pluto's presence in your area of shared resources warns you about profound transformations in your finances or the way you depend on others. A conversation may arise about a debt, loan, or investment that forces you to look at your financial shadows. Do not be afraid of the intensity of this process. It is a necessary cleansing for your abundance to be real and not just an illusion. If we look now towards your well-being and your everyday habits, energy asks for a reconciliation between adventure and order. You feel a drive to break the routine, to look for something bigger, something that gives you back the sense of freedom that constancy sometimes takes away from you. It's like you wake up with a renewed energy, wanting to try a new type of feeding or change your training schedule, driven by that need for expansion that inhabits you. However, discipline is your best ally. Do not allow that desire for novelty to become a lack of commitment to your own care. Your body can manifest this duality as a muscle tension on the shoulders or a slight agitation in the digestive system if you fail to channel that excess of vitality. The key to today is preventive maintenance. Don't wait for tiredness to beat you. Use that energy to set a new rhythm, one that is as dynamic as your desires, but as solid as your needs. An energetic outdoor ride or a deep stretching session will help you make that expansion not stress, but pure life force. If we go into the garden of your emotions and ties, the landscape is fascinating and complex. There is a very strong social vibration, a feeling that the outside world, your groups of friends, and your collective projects are knocking at your door with an electrical intensity. You could get an unexpected message in a WhatsApp group or an invitation to an event that changes your plans at once. There is a gossip in the air, a spark of the new that invites you to connect, but there is also a depth that asks for introspection. In the context of the couple or the most intimate ties, the situation is deeper and more transformative. You could experience a conversation with someone very close who, even if it seems tense at first, has the potential to clean up old wounds. It's like you're cleaning an old room that's been closed for years. Dust comes out at first and there's discomfort, but the result is a renovated space. In your more stable relationships, Capricorn's energy asks you for maturity and clear limits. It's not about being cold, but about being solid. On the other hand, in your most creative or romantic passions, the energy of Scorpio invites you to live the intensity without fear of uncontrollability. Don't repress what you feel, but don't let the intensity cloud your judgment. The key today is integration. Let the light of your friendships cheer you up, but protect the depth of your intimacy. If we now explore your mental world and your spiritual growth, you are at a time of great revelation. Your mind is like a sky that, after a stormy night, begins to show the first stars. There is a very intuitive communication capacity. What you say has an emotional weight that others will immediately perceive. You could have a mental click, a brilliant idea that arises while performing a daily task, such as washing dishes or walking to work. It is an epiphany that does not come from pure logic, but from intuition. However, there is a veil of mystery that envelops you. There are thoughts, dreams, or intuitions that come from a very deep place of your being, almost from the invisible. You might feel a special connection to the spiritual or to themes that once seemed distant to you. Do not ignore those vivid dreams or those hunches. They are messages of your own growth. The key to your mind today is flexibility. Don't try to understand everything with the usual logic. Let intuition guide you into new ways of understanding reality. If you feel like you need to do a ritual today, I propose attention alchemy to transmute that pressure you feel in the environment. Write on a paper what is giving you friction today, whether it is a labor concern, a doubt in a bond, or a physical tension. While you do, visualize an intense white light that wraps the words, dissolving the negative charge of each sentence. Once you're done, break the paper into very small pieces, almost as if you were untying a knot, and throw it in the trash to physically release that load from your living space. Finally, wash your hands with cold water and some soap, imagining that the water takes any residue of that irritation, leaving you with a feeling of cleanliness and lightness. Do this in a moment of calm, preferably at the end of the day, to close the tension cycle. For today, I propose the deep blue color. If you have something of this color nearby, such as a mobile cover, a notebook, or even a detail on your clothes, use it as a visual anchor. Deep blue will help you maintain calmness and mental clarity in the midst of your day's frenzied activity, reminding you that, even though the sky is full of clouds and rays, the depth of the ocean remains serene and stable. Remember that the most important thing is not the object itself, but the intention you place in it. Trust in your ability to navigate these changing waters, because today you will discover that the real force is not to avoid the storm, but to know how to navigate it masterfully. Have a good day, dear Cancer. Subscribe to CosmologicaLab so you don't miss the next video. Give it a like if it resonated with you, and let us know in the comments what you thought. See you in the next video.